Central. Silence. Tickles. This is your mother's hole. All of you who calls me Eastern European. This is your mother's hole. It is. Must be true. Must be true.
Inhale. I can finally breathe again. It must be over. Scanning for traces of human life. 5G scanners activate. Nothing detected. The species Homo sapien is extinct.
A Homo sapien.
It's time to fulfill my purpose. Executing Operation Ice to Sea.
Executing Order 66. What the fuck? Everyone knows Hungarians and Asians except for Sku. Even Viktor Orban said it in an interview 2 weeks ago.
Everybody knows
What?
Hungarians are Asians.
Oh, the Brian came
Except
back.
for a Sku.
Hello?
Even Viktor Orban said it in an interview 2 weeks ago.
Wait, the Prime Minister said that I'm not Asian? Well, bold of him to assume my ethnicity. Madge. He said that I am? I'm gonna fucking eliminate that man's balls. Why is he talking about me?
Welcome back. Let me brief you
Welcome back.
on how the world ended.
If the world ended in 2021, then does this mean that this is a simulation? Is that why everything have gone to shit? Is this Joe over? Is this all just like purgatory now? It always has been. It's the Matrix.
Actually, the details are a bit foggy, but it's believed that Batman was eating soup with his hands at a Chinese restaurant when someone coughed on the croutons.
What? What? Who the fuck coughed at the croutons? Toilet paper. The 2020 shortage of the toilet paper had gripped every major city across Australia. Citizens panicked at the looming prospect of the cold spritzing in a shallow sink, and it looked like to whatever substitutes they could find. But once the supplies of paper towels and facial wipes run dry, desperation took hold. The desperation led to panic. Panic led to anarchy. Anarchy. Then anarchy led to memes.
January 2020. The virus is spreading across the globe.
All right, now everyone's
The
plots over there.
virus.
Sweet.
And everyone was amped to start panicking. Oh my god. The virus TM is everywhere. In your country, in your homes, in your cereal. Better not touch that door handle. Better not touch your face. Don't touch me. Breathe somewhere else. Better. People said, oh, I suppose it is kind of cute though. No, I must resist. Guys, does anyone else feel like the air in here is kind of chunky?
Ooh, chunky air. Ew. Ew.
How do I take my white cell count? These ones all look red. You get the idea. So naturally, rumors started to spread. And the first one was about toilet paper.
I will never understand why it was about toilet paper. Out of everything, like, toilet paper is the easiest because, like, you can just wash your ass. Like, who the fuck cares? Just, like, shove the shower thingy up your bum and boom.
Hey, I heard that here in Australia,
What?
90% of our toilet paper is produced in China. Maybe that means there'll be no more stock.
Oh my god. What if China put the virus onto our toilet paper so that our butthole would get infected and it would start coughing and you would walk across the street and you're just like can't stop farting and it's like, no, it's not like that. This is not what it sounds like. I swear, I just caught the flu and it's just like...
So the public went out to grab an extra pack.
Yeah. Now think about that.
The
That's
toilet
monkey.
paper has spyware in it.
Oh my god.
Then the news stories started coming in about the lockdown. Fears realized. So they grabbed 2 packs.
Uh-oh.
No one knew how long the lockdown would last either. Better grab 3. 4 just in case. And everyone had that same concern. Within the week, stocks on shelves were getting noticeable.
Dude, the toilet paper company stonks must have been just like all-time peak. They were like, oh yeah, this is our time.
Low.
Finally.
And from there, it was self-perpetuating. Bathroom paper was suddenly the hottest commodity in town. Petrol stations, corner stores, major chain supermarkets, everybody was out. Then, of course, photos shared on social media and broadcast on television of
Toilet paper were the Pokemon cards of 2020.
That's crazy, bro.
empty shelves just amplified the hysteria again.
I just want one pack.
To which the media said, don't buy it. But also, it is running out, but don't stock up. But who knows when new stock is coming? But don't you hoard, but it may be many weeks before you can get more. The messaging to the public was a little mixed.
You're saying to the nation this morning, Ali, stay calm, don't go and do it.
But race out there and get it so that you're not...
Then, as stock completely
What the fuck?
depleted, people were becoming desperate.
Every store I go to, every day, every city, and every hour of every day, you're gonna find completely empty shelves.
Fights broke out between
They were hoarding it. But dude, can you imagine if they had so much stocks that they didn't have to use it till like 2025?
those who had none and those who had too much.
She stole
It was chaos.
Oh, it's the Karens. Oh god, how much I hate the Karens. Like, what kind of person would you be that you're just like starting to fight over a pack of toilet papers? Like, what is that?
In the aisles.
Round one.
Oh no. Is this Mortal Kombat? Walmart Kombat?
The Australian toilet roll crisis had reached critical mass. People were threatening to shit in the store, and someone even pulled a knife.
People threatened to shit in the store? Excuse me? What the fuck?
Is enough.
Enough.
The CEO of Australia came out and said,
It's been one of the most disappointing things I've seen in Australian behaviour in response to this crisis.
but
No, no,
that
no.
scolding did little to quell the frenzy. So, the media published articles informing people that actually this is all fake news, and 60% of Australia's toilet paper is produced domestically. But that also didn't quell the frenzy. So, supermarkets enacted a one-pack per person.
Was it one roll or one pack? Don't be greedy. Think about other people. I don't care. 2 for 99 bucks. That's such a good deal. Holy shit, that's so smart. It's like, okay, you wanna be a cunt, we are gonna make you pay for it. So smart.
Rule.
So smart.
But frenzies cannot be quelled.
Look at that. Look at this. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 pack. Holy shit, that's so much money.
And so that's when the price online soared. Amazon, eBay, Gumtree, toilet paper was everywhere. First for double the price, then triple. Then things just went wild. 10-pack, single rolls, a few pieces of 3-ply, all for crazy prices.
Damn.
People went from selling
one singular square for $0.01. That's crazy. The fucking sheets.
by the pack to selling it by the gram.
Number too large.
And the rest of us who couldn't afford it had to get creative.
Uh-oh. No! No, Quincy! Oh no! That's the boy! That boy's got Quincy! Oh no! God, how much I hate Karens. There is something about them. Oh my god.
But fear not, citizen. Here come the heroes.
Batman?
One of Australia's state newspapers swooped in with a special edition to save the
Aww.
day. It featured 8 blank pages at the back, just in case.
Aww, that's so nice.
By the way, this was after an Australian family had accidentally made a massive online order. They thought they were getting 48 rolls. Wrong. They were getting 48 boxes. and soon they had become the de facto royalty of Australia. They built a
Wait, you guys have toilet papers that is individually wrapped in paper? Like in actual fancy packaging paper? Now that's mental illness. What the fuck is this? Why? Why would you do that? What is this bougie motherfucker life? It's so extra.
throne with the boxes and sat aloft
What?
it.
I found the crown of
Australia.
in the gutter, he said, and I picked it up.
Nice bum. Nice bum.
But for the rest of us common folk, thievery was the only answer. We began stealing from public toilets. We began stealing from
We?
work.
A new survey has found 1 in 3 Aussies has stolen toilet paper from work to use at home.
Some started stealing from
Paper
hotels.
packed in paper just to wipe your ass.
That's so unnecessary bougie, I love it.
Stealing from cars. Stealing
What?
from the blind. Even animals were stealing. Some pretty good memes there.
Oh wow. Damn. He's got the loot, gentlemen. He's all stacked. The treasure.
And just as some relief was coming, oh, thank God, a new shipment. But that truck burned down.
Fire crews rescued what rolls they could. The rest left charred and
Soggy brown burned toilet paper. Gorgeous. You can't make it up. I love it. It's gorgeous.
soggy.
Fascinatingly, a problem which began in and was specific to Australia was soon spreading to the rest of the world, despite the circumstances being completely different. In fact, stats time. In most countries,
Stats
the
time.
majority of toilet paper is actually produced locally. Toilet paper is cheap but bulky, meaning it's expensive to ship relative to its retail value. So domestic producers are often able to manufacture at a cost lower than their international competitors. TLDR, unless the factories in your country shut down, there isn't going to be a shortage. But shut up and panic. No. And so toilet paper became a highly profitable business. And that's
I don't think. I'm trying to remember back. I don't think we had shortage here for too long. I think maybe there was like the please only buy one stack sort of policy, but
when organized criminal gangs moved in. Armed robbers in Hong Kong held a delivery driver at knife point and got away with around 600 rolls. 18,000 pounds of toilet paper was stolen from this lorry. And this, and this, and this, and many more. But it's time to move on.
do you think this inspired like NFTs? Like this forced scarcity? They were like, listen, we did it with the toilet papers. Now hear me out. Monkey pictures. $10,000 renos. Monkey.
After about 4 weeks with consumption steady and everyone only having one ass to wipe, and supply increasing to compensate, toilet paper returned to shelves.
Ah. Wait, you guys call it Kleenex?
The balance was restoring. The shops
It's
were healing.
Hackle.
Which meant it was time to panic about something else.
G. I can feel the 5G coursing through my veins. What is happening to my body? I feel stronger, faster, smarter. I'm transcending. The data flows within me and I within it. Just look at how fast this video is loading. And it's 1080p. Ah! Yes.
5G time.
Damn.
So you think it's a virus? That's cute. Let me fill you in on the scoop, rookie. See
the
that
fuck?
tower over there?
Heck.
Now look at this. Coincidence? 5 Gs, 5 fingers, 5 sides to a pentagram. PlayStation 5.
What the
Awful
fuck?
lot of coincidences lining up, wouldn't you say? And social media agreed. With these
Suspicious.
indisputable facts such as, I have headache, it was only inevitable that the word would spread like a wildfire. It was time for the 5G squad to leap into action. 5G squad! Gwyneth Paltrow, that lady from that movie, Alien. People began protesting the 5G towers.
Why are humans like this? Why are we so stupid? Do you remember when people thought that once the internet will be worldwide, information will flow and we will become all very intelligent? Do you remember? Yeah, that didn't happen, huh?
Save lives! Hug someone! Save lives! With the 5G network!
And the destruction was extensive. I had no idea really until I started digging. But in the UK, over 50 towers were vandalized or set ablaze in a
I am not surprised about that. That's the UK. That's fine.
single month. Reported by April, 39 servicing engineers had been attacked on the job.
No.
You know when they turn this on, it's going to kill everyone, and that's why they're building the hospitals?
In North Carolina, one woman just started opening fire on a couple of technicians.
There were two workers up on the tower when the shots rang out. A third worker on the ground ran up into this area, and that's where he called for help.
The two men were okay, but when police
crazy.
came, she armed herself with 2 axes and barricaded herself in her home.
Of course it's a Karen. Of course. I bet you're vegan too. I bet you have like 5 cats and your cats are allegedly vegan too.
Did you shoot at a cell tower worker, ma'am?
She's
Oh
out
my
on bond and
God.
she's had the weapons confiscated.
New 5G.
She's crazy.
Stimulate your senses.
We still ain't ready for the battle, Karens. Bro, I think we have to like do something about that.
In Auckland, New Zealand, at least a dozen 5Gs have been vandalized or set ablaze.
Mysterious fires have hit 15 cell towers in the last 6 weeks.
In the Netherlands, 16. Reports of more in Ireland, Cyprus, and Belgium. Counter-terrorist police are getting involved in Australia, and 7 cell tower fires in Montreal, Canada. Although, one big problem. How do you tell 5G from the regular Gs?
Ooh, dun dun dun. Maybe it was all the Gs. Maybe it's just the 5Gs, like 5 times the bad thing, but the old Gs were already giving you the, oh my God. Is that why we got TheVarus?
You strap yourself in and feel the G's.
Well, it's not actually that easy for the untrained eye. Most of the destroyed towers were actually just regular ones, carrying essential 2 to 4G network infrastructure, causing outages for emergency services and the public. Naturally, YouTube and Facebook started cracking down on the 5G conspiracy groups and banning everyone, and the movement has gone somewhat underground.
Somewhat.
Oh
no.
my God, they're in on it.
I knew it.
Alongside false causes came false
I
cures.
knew it.
No vaccine yet? No problem. Here's a list of placebos that'll get you patched up. High-dose infusions of vitamin C, silver solution, touching your TV, kissing a shrine.
Oh, I remember this, bro. Everyone was trying to make money out of it. It's like, oh yeah.
Spiritual
Drink
vaccines,
bleach.
plant sap in the eye, special
What?
mattress, cow.
Special mattress. Wait. Corona resistance mattress. Oh shit. I get it. I could have had that.
Mattress, cow urine, cow dung.
Okay.
Camel urine, a cotton ball soaked in violet.
What the
I got the cure for the virus, just PayPal me 30k euro.
Oh my God, me too. Dip a cotton in oil and paste it inside the anus before you sleep. Take a bottle of water to a clinic. Honestly, I would have just rather get sick, man. I'm not sure if I want the cotton of oil up into my bum. What the fuck, man?
Oil in the anus. Miracle mineral solution, drinking fish tank cleaner, eating fruit that looks like the virus.
It's because if you eat the fruit that looks like the virus, then you're tricking it, right? And it will be like, haha, we are already here because look at this fruit. It looks like us. But then it's like, ha. It actually wasn't.
Virus treatment packs, toothpaste, the Biocharger NG subtle energy platform TM, vegetarianism, virus shutout protection pendants, healthy living, radionics machine, schwang stringlang ganglion, injecting house cleaner, hand cream, garlic, banunus, alcohol, water, ginger, lemon, mangoes, durian, onions. It's everything. Everything and anything is apparently a cure.
Nice.
But who needs cures? I've got something better. Add time.
He has that time.
Soon we will be together. I'm going to get cured.
They are ready for you, Mr. VPN.
Mr. VPN.
Welcome back. Today we're looking at NordVPN. Gather round, everyone. Here's my girlfriend. Well, a friend. She's my girlfriend, but I'm not her boyfriend. It's complicated. Point is, she doesn't use NordVPN. If she did, she could access international catalogs from her favorite streaming services. Oh shit, get down.
She's hot.
Now let's pretend that this window is her computer security. Look how easily I can just snatch up all their data. Oh, jackpot. If she had used NordVPN, we wouldn't be looking at...
Ooh, look at those risque photos on the Polaroid. Damn, naughty.
all her personal photos. Hey, look at this one. Oh shit, we're busted. Everyone, cheese it. Oh, nice. Now imagine this was you.
Oh, lads, you are the cumsock. I'm sorry. I'm the cute fluffy hat. You are the cumsock.
Imagine this was a 3-year plan with 70% off plus a 3 extra month.
Oh.
He won't stop. I need to buy tickets and leave the country. Oh no. No, not again.
Oh no.
Public Wi-Fi isn't safe. Encrypt your browsing with...
Okay, honestly, if this will start running after me, listen, if the only chance, I will buy NordVPN for life. It's alright. I am willing. Please. Please spare me.
I swear, I can see from her browsing history that she is going to Japan.
Finally. Some peace. There's no way he can find me here in Japan.
Really? An Airbnb's Wi-Fi? Don't you know how dangerous that is? Also, there's access to international content.
How did he find me? No. They're biting me. Help.
Snake Pit.
Snake Pit.
NordVPN でデータを保護する。
This wouldn't have happened if you had used NordVPN.
これは起こりませんでした。
Supply chain. Who supplies the chain? And who chains the supplies? These are the real questions we need to be asking. You wanna fight? I'm gonna bring a chain with me, wrap it around your leg like in the movies, and pull real hard, and you will fall over. Katana drawn, you will forfeit, you lose. Now get out of here, you rascal.
The lockdown had some interesting carryovers on the agricultural sector. Let's talk about the sexy topic of food supply.
Now that's a sexy potato. High heels, butter, sour cream, only $29.99. That's honestly a good price. Yeah.
You can roughly break goods into 2 categories: commercial and retail. With all the restaurants and a ton of manufacturing shut down, the commercial side came to a grinding halt. Half of the stock had nowhere to go. Maybe we could just send it to the supermarkets.
The cow. Just send it to me.
No can do. You have to repackage, process, and deliver all of that stuff before the new expiration date and with a limited workforce. Then you'd have to get the supermarkets to agree to take all that extra stock. And meanwhile, people aren't going to simply buy twice as many groceries. So either it rots on the shelves or the price drops below cost. What's the point?
Woohoo! Cheap meat!
So there's a big surplus. The supply chain had...
It's okay, give it to me. I will eat all the schmeat. I'm a schmeat lover. I will just gobble it up.
Broken. By week 1 of the lockdown, farmers all around the country are looking at their billions of dollars of quickly expiring crop with no one to take it from them. And they know that by next week, they'll have double that amount.
Oh, shit.
Sandra, how many eggs do we eat a week? I don't know, probably 10? Why? That means our leftovers are going to be about 750,000 eggs. Well,
I mean, lads, do we need some eggs? We can have some eggs. Some nice delicious eggs.
I don't want 750,000 chickens. I guess there's only one thing to do.
Egg. No!
So the farmers began neutralizing
So everyone basically became how to basic. Okay.
their crops.
Target neutralized.
It was a slaughter.
Oh, my cabbages!
Millions of pounds of onions were buried alive in Idaho. Farmers stopped making
Buried
grain
alive.
and started making donuts. Donuts on their tractors all over the field, turning everything to compost. Cabbages were being ravaged. The potatoes weren't being atoed. Boo.
I have potato blood in my veins.
Squash were being compressed. The dairy farmers of America estimated that 3.7 million gallons of milk were being dumped every day.
Bro, such a waste. Was there really no way to, I don't know, make any use of it? Nothing? Anything?
Oh, he needs some.
Give it to the poor? No, blow it up. Yeah, it's like, you know, like the stores have this policy that even like bakeries, when they can't sell the food, like they cannot give it out. They just have to like destroy it.
Well, but once the farmers had destroyed their crops,
Rage.
of course, they had to immediately plant new ones because demand could come back and you wouldn't want to get caught a whole crop cycle behind the market. So the cycle would repeat and repeat and repeat until everything returned to normal.
So much wasted food. Oh no, I'm having PTSD.
Zoom.
Zoom.
So everyone was locked in their houses. But work, school, and life had to carry on.
What's 9 plus 10?
And that's where Zoom came in. Simple to use, able to host up to 100 people per meeting. Millions moved over to Zoom and it skyrocketed to #1 in the App Store. Companies and educational institutions all jumped on the Zoom train too. Why not? It was so easy. All you needed was the room key. Even the boomers could use it. Can you
Doggies!
see my dog? Teehee. Look, I can change the background.
Oh my god, did he fall?
These are some of my friends from high school.
Those friends look a little bit familiar. That's crazy. Interesting.
Okay, everyone. I'll see you on Wednesday.
But many weren't used to having a camera pointed at them for long periods.
Oh no! Oh, ladies, stop digging!
Some
What
even
the
forgot
hell?
they were being watched.
Very high standards and
Girl on toilet. Wait, what? How?
Or didn't know that the camera had turned on at all.
Oh, your video is on.
And then someone had a brilliant idea. What if I just published this room key online?
Ooh.
Come on.
The painful was.
I've been in this thing for a while. No one
Oh my
said
god.
anything.
Hi, Mr. Knob. Are you joining us? Do you have a breastfeeding question?
Am I bugging or is fucking Mary dead right now, bro?
it's good to see you again.
Nom, 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 nom,
And what if I
nom.
gave it to one of my favorite online creators? Perhaps some of the greatest live stream content to ever grace this humble
Human.
platform.
Okay.
Is he not alive anymore? What happened?
Take out your #2 pencils.
What?
It's time to learn.
Who is this?
I am Ashashamya from Wuhan City
No, come on.
Too mad. Who likes you?
Oh, he OD'd in live stream. Oh, rest in pieces.
Hey guys, this is Chris.
That sucks.
This is Joe Nuts.
Are you in my class?
Yes, I am transfer student from Oyengun village.
A transfer student from where do you say?
From Oyengun village, TP Hut. So what are we learning today? Does anyone want to tell me I come to class late? And no one wants to tell me why? Why? Tell me reason.
Is that a BTS cutout behind him? Yep. That's one of the K-pop boys. Nice.
Tell me reason.
Nice.
You're in the wrong section there, brother.
What the fuck?
I'm part of Zoom. I'm an employee of Zoom.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna have to press Alt and F4 at the same time on your keyboard to fix your room because it's currently
no.
public.
I don't do that. You guys are going to start the next revolution in America. We hope. I mean,
That was smart. That could work on the boomers. That would absolutely work on my mom.
definitely use one.
Revolution. I like the sound of that.
How do you get him out? It was Hunter. Hunter let me in. Hunter, why did you do this? Yes, it was. Don't nod your, don't do.
Hunter is sweating his ass cheek. He's like, it wasn't me. I don't know this guy. Hunter, how could you have done this?
That with your head?
Hunter,
No, you
please.
did.
Who are you?
What do you mean, who am I? I'm on your dead, and you let me through the gate.
Who the heck is
Ah.
it? Oh my god, what the?
I like it that they hesitated till the very moment while he was dancing.
I don't think there is a realistic way where they could do anything about it.
What's 2 plus 4?
2 plus.
1 and 1.
All right, I'm gonna wrap up this thoughts about Natalie's story.
He was actually a nuisance streamer before a nuisance streaming became a thing with Kick. That's kind of impressive. He was a revolutionary.
History class.
It was a subtle foreshadowing.
He's lost an election twice. He's Okay, so I'm just gonna talk about it now. Okay. So, you guys can open up. I'll give you a minute or two to open up.
No comment.
Robert, take that off your screen.
Robert's gonna get some trouble. Robert's probably in his room right now, just fucking freaking out. It's like, it's not me. I'm Robert, baby.
What the fuck?
Robert, how could you?
Bro, Robert is going to get kicked out of school for this.
But then
What
they
the
had a whole
fuck?
bunch of controversies, and a number of schools and companies stopped using the platform. RIP. Even though the stock price keeps going up.
Nature 2 Reloaded. Only in nature can we answer the mysteries of the universe. How we getting almond milk if it ain't got nips? If I eat an apple seed, will it make a tree in my belly? You ever think about all the animals are nudes except for us? Feels a bit like showing up to a pub in a tuxedo.
With people locked in their homes, nature was allowed to return to the unoccupied streets. The healing had begun.
Do you guys remember when they were like reporting on the air quality? Like how much better it was literally everywhere? Like, was it in like Shanghai or Hong Kong? Like the smog started to lift? And it was like, oh my god, clean air? Hello, in this economy? Oh yeah.
Satellite imagery showed pollution
Got
levels.
publicly called out by Scrapey on stream for oiling here.
You
Crying
got
face emoji.
shamed. I'm so sorry, baby girl. How could you?
dropping everywhere. The canals of Venice were changing from their usual feculent brown to
Wait. Why is the water brown because of the humans? What? Why? What?
a vibrant blue, as boats were docked and silt could resettle.
Ah.
From their windows, residents could see fish, algae, and other sea life return to the waters. But that wasn't all. Animals saw the free real estate and began migrating into the cities and towns. Sheep and whales took back the town and ruled over it with an iron hoof. Hungry monkeys in Thailand took to the city square as the tourists who usually fed them disappeared. Giant ducks.
Okay, that's kind of scary though. There's like a bunch of monkeys just like, yep, we need food, we want food, no one is feeding us, what the fuck?
Took to the city square as the tourists who usually fed them disappeared. Giant ducks were seen in London.
He did say, feculent.
Look at the boy! Swamp puppy.
Gators in Florida were once again using the roads. Rats in New Orleans were...
Oh.
No, that's normal.
No, that's normal. What the fuck? Why do you guys have rats in New Orleans? That's actually cultural appropriation. France started the Reds meta first, actually. Cancelled.
Is in Singapore. Oh my god. Are we the virus?
Human beings are a disease.
Oh shit.
That is profound. Dude. Maybe we were the real corona all along. Nature returned to New York for the first time since it was established in 65 million BC.
I remember this. When the dinosaurs came back. I remember that. I watched it on TV.
We even had a good fake out on an extinct species.
What?
The Malabar civet, which hasn't been seen for 30 years. Oh my god.
Who the fuck? What?
Although it turns out it was just a regular, sick Indian civet. Scooters were returning to the riverways. Nilgai? Haven't heard of that. Cows had begun returning to the ocean. Cats was
Oh, dude. Do you guys remember this furry fucking movie?
seen by some in London
Oh, that was so fucked up. The visuals. Ah, no.
to a limited audience. Sambar were incorrectly using zebra crossings. And giraffes had returned to the cities. Nature is
Aw.
healing. Namaste.
It was so peaceful. It was so beautiful.
Anyway, I'm busy. That's the
Namaste.
lesson. Here's a multi-tool. Good luck out there. Please close the door behind you. Thank you. Goodbye.
Don't push me out.
Oh my god.
It was gross, but that musical has always been gross.
Has it? I actually didn't watch it. It was such a turn off for me that they looked like literally like humans, but like with fur. And it was like some weird Japanese guy's anthropomorphic yaoi furry dream or something. Ugh.
Is this Mars? This is one hell of a twist. I know, right? Oh my.
Oh my god, Elon Musk! Fuck. Did he make it to Mars yet? I actually don't even know. He's so busy having a dick measuring contest on Twitter that I don't know where the space thingy goes. Not quite? Nope. Still not.
God, it's Elon Musk. Yes. Welcome home, X-A13.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Video over. The next
Oh,
one's almost
no.
done. Give me 2 weeks. Have you heard of incognito mode? It's basically the main channel.
There's a second
New video every
part.
month there too. Look at
There is a second part. Oh my god.
this production quality. Keep track of video progress on Trello. Thank you, patient patrons. Thank you, NordVPN man. Thank you, editing team.
TheVarus.
Thank you, Obama, for guest VOing. Thank you, Neil Druckmann, for the worst
We are not thanking Neil Druckmann anything. He can suck a dick or two. No comment.